Hey guys, I only have about 20 minutes for me to do my makeup, so I'm gonna be moving rather quickly. My eyes are swollen from the tears. I have my drink that I just made. It's not just a drink, it's a little snacky snack. It's young coconut and strawberries. Okay, I'm gonna be, first is moringa oil. It's so important for me because think about how amazing moringa is for the body. Like, moringa purifies water. Even people use it in Africa to purify water. I really hope I don't cry. Yesterday was a lot. Hi, Rachel. Thank you, Shannon. Hi, Amber. Hi, Quinn. Hi, Kristen. I feel very, yeah, I feel like just tired, you know. All the tears yesterday, I felt like was really a lot. There's so much emotions, you know. It was my anniversary. Yesterday was my anniversary. It's always been such a special day with me and Vaughn, and we've always done things with each other, you know, and we've also always celebrated it as a family. Like, it was something that, you know, when we would get gifts for each other, we would also get gifts for our children. So I didn't buy myself anything. I think when things like this happen, you know, you really cherish what you have. Oh my gosh, I dropped the moringa oil. You really cherish what you have. I know it's so hard when you lose someone that you love. Oh my gosh. You know, yesterday was hard, but please, I've cried like that many, many times since my husband has passed. And whenever he had his brain injury, I literally cried maybe twice. 3 times in that way. I've cried many, many times. But the way that I did it, I didn't have time. I didn't have time to grieve. I didn't have time to process. You know, like, it was all on the go, quick. You know, like, from the moment it just all happened, it's just, oh, I'm so clumsy right now. Bunny, can you ask the girls? This is code red because I really have to go soon. Oh my gosh. Don't tell me this is out. Bare Minerals, do not. Give me something, please. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Heather. Dude, there's been so many people that have lost their loved ones. But anyways, I have really important things to do. And that's why I only have like 20 minutes. Even less than that. I have a deadline that I didn't know existed until recently. My fault. You know. I think that's all I'm gonna be able to get. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's work with what we have. Oh my goodness, that's not a lot at all. That is not a lot at all. Wow. Hi, Serena. Hi, Angie. it feels like there's been such a huge weight lifted off my shoulders, you know, because when it came out that Vaughn had passed, please, I did not at all feel the need to come out. That was nobody's business. And it's such a disrespectful thing to announce someone else has passed when you're not even, like, not even part of it. You know, it's so crazy. It's so crazy to me, the disrespect, you know, even calling. I really want to sue the place that, you know, confirmed that Vaughn had passed, because we had conversations prior and I had told him about the drama on social media and how important it is that he does not talk to anyone at all about my husband, that I don't know how anyone would be able to find them, but in case they do, please keep that information private, as anyone who needs to know about my husband's death will know. And I've seen so many comments yesterday about, well, what about the mother? His mom did know. I told her. His mom got to speak to him so much. Even when I knew he was going to pass because his body showed signs, I called his mom. She absolutely deserves to know any information, as she was always there for him. Always. She was always there for him during his life. She was there for him during our marriage. She was there for him during each seizure that he had. She was there for him. So sorry. I hope that my lips and that it still matches my face. Sorry. She was there for him whenever Vaughn was medevaced out of Yuma to Tucson with his first brain bleed. She was there for him. Ooh, that's a lot of bronzer, boy. I did not mean to do this much, but okay. She was always there for him, always. Throughout his brain injury, I would always call her. She would always call me. His mom is very much a part of his journey, not just throughout his life, but through the most important things, you know? Not once did she ever do an interview with any content creator. His mom stayed out of the public eye and even told me to stay out of it. And I told her, I am. I got off and I'm not going back on. Even though this is the way that I support my family and I've been doing it for years. Vaughn didn't work outside the home. And yes, he got a VA check. It's just crazy, the rumors that come out, as if I'm just out here getting so much money. When Vaughn got out of the military, his percentage was 30%. This man who sacrificed his time, energy so much for the government, the military, and he couldn't promote anymore because of his injury, and he was just having a hard time mentally, because he went all the way to E4 in his work whenever he was enlisted so quickly. And then whenever he could not rank up because he could not pass his physical exam, he was so depressed. It is beyond sick. It's beyond sick that people would point fingers at family members. Do you know how many men and women die every single day who used to be in the military and they took their own life? My husband is not a special circumstance. My husband, and his marital issues in 2019, what? Can you imagine? How would we even make it if he and me kept those grudges against each other? We moved on. We didn't have issues. We solved those issues. The issues we had were regular issues, daily issues, whatever. The ones in 2019 weren't daily. It was daily at that time, but they were bad and they were monumental and they were things that could have broke our marriage, and it didn't. You know what the military does? Is they will break down a person to build them back up the way that they want them built. These are out of the words of my husband, not me. I cannot speak on it as I've never served. But I am the wife of a former Marine who has told me that they build you up just to break you down and build you up how they want. They reconstruct a person. It changes you. It changes you. He dealt with so much that was nobody's business. Like, he had so much pain from many things, including some from his childhood. His mother that I was speaking about, that has been there every step of the way, is not his biological mom. That played a part on him not being raised by the woman who birthed him. He wasn't even the firstborn. He was the secondborn. And his older sibling was taken care of by his mom that raised him, which is actually his great-grandma. But then the older sibling was taken back and not Vaughn. He wasn't. This is no judgment to anyone. And it would be wrong to judge someone, anyone, at any time in their life, even now. This is just the facts. He dealt with so much hurt. The reason why he wasn't dealing with hurt from 2019 is because we talked about it. We addressed it. We didn't stuff it down. We didn't pretend like it didn't happen. The arguments, the fights, they were not normal. That was not how our marriage was prior to 2019 at all. I always had such a dreamlike marriage where it felt like, is this even real? You know, the way you've seen Vaughn on camera with me please, it's just 100%, in my opinion, jealousy for you to see how gentle he was with me and believe that I was not the love of his life. Even with his recovery, I was by his side every day, even whenever I wasn't. I was physically not by his side for a total of 5 days. 5, that's it. They were not consecutive. In the almost a year that he fought, there was only 5 days, actual days, that I was not there. That's it. And each time that I wasn't, he declined so bad. I mean, bad. In fact, I knew that once he decided that he wasn't gonna fight anymore, I knew that if I was by his side during the time that he would decline, that he would fight to hold on a little bit longer. I made sure that I didn't make it harder on him. And the way he passed was so beautiful. This is so hard. And I do want to talk about it, you know, I do. It's like a love story, every part of it, even him, you know, even the way he let go, everything about it. That man was so much more cognitive of things than even I think I realize. We would do biofeedback. Do you guys know what biofeedback is? I highly recommend, if you don't, look it up after this live. Look up biofeedback. Anyways, it was a really big part of his treatment for seizures. It was a very important treatment for his seizures. And it always read his emotions. It always mentioned what he was feeling at that time. And it was always accurate. And I know it was accurate because Vaughn did biofeedback for a year and a half. And every time it would connect to his body, it would read emotions, and it'll always be spot on. One time, Vaughn's emotions showed he was laughing. Freaking laughing. That man was very aware and very there. And it was so special. And I am so grateful that I got to touch him, kiss him, massage him, take care of him. He knew that he was safe with me, and he fought so hard and so long, knowing that I would be right there by his side. I am gonna start sharing pictures and videos of him, especially because for months people always would talk about how he's brain blank. Absolutely not. He's never been declared brain blank. Absolutely not. He's always had brain activity, and I even recorded a doctor saying that. I've recorded so much. I've recorded a nurse talking about, I don't know why they keep writing he's non-responsive. He's always moving. He's always doing this and blank and blank. And when you get here, that's when he really starts to act different, because he doesn't do those things until you come in. I have it all recorded. His journey, this needs to be a movie, like a Netflix movie, of showing how strong love can take you, and how me going through everything on social media and being able to come back, that's love. I have love for what I do. I have love for my husband, and I want to share the incredible things he accomplished, because I know that it will benefit more people. I've always been told how my example has benefited people. Even the way I'm dealing with negativity, people are thankful that I don't fight back, that I'm graceful and tactful. I want to be someone that you look up to, because that's what I am for my children, and that's what I know I can continue to be for social media. Okay, gotta go. Love you. Bye.